Today I want to talk about why consistency is vital if you want to maintain good habits. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot. It's me Matt here, and today I'm talking about consistency. So this was spurred on by a recent experience that I had. As you may know, I suggest writing in a dream journal every single day. Even if you don't remember any dreams, write in a dream journal. The effect that this has is you get into the habit of every morning trying to recall your dreams, and as a result you start remembering dreams every morning. Now, recently I actually changed out my bed, and I've been finding that in my new bed, I sleep so comfortably that when I wake up after a dream I just don't really feel like writing it down. So I've only written down a few dreams since moving to that bed, and I kind of stopped for about a week. I just stopped writing down my dreams, and then I basically stopped remembering dreams. I only remembered like 2 dreams in the last week, up until a couple of nights ago. Now a couple of nights ago that changed, but I'm actually trialling out the supplement Dreamleaf currently, so do look forward to a review on that sometime soon. I was basically sent a free sample of that to test, and I'm a couple of nights in and I noticed that my dream recall shot up quite a bit. But before that I wasn't remembering any, and all of this was because I stopped dream journaling for a bit. In fact, I only stopped for a couple of days at first, and then I just stopped remembering them. So, I didn't have any to write down, and I didn't go into the aspect of actually writing down something every night, because I'm currently using that Lucidity app, and with the Lucidity app I don't like to put in blank entries when I'm not, having any dreams. So what I'm going to start doing now is, when I wake up in the morning, if I don't remember any dreams, I'm going to go on my computer and in Notepad just write down that I didn't remember any. And I can delete that notepad afterwards or just save it somewhere. But basically that way I don't clutter up my Lucidity journal, but I still write in my dream journal every day. The reason for that is consistency. If you actually want to maintain a good habit, you do have to keep doing it every day. If you stop doing something just for one day, you're going to find it's much harder to keep doing it again. Another example of this recently was I actually stopped meditation for a few days. I basically just stopped for one day because I was really busy. I believe I was working on videos and stuff that day, and it was like 2 AM when I got finished with everything, and I was just like, yeah, I don't really feel like meditating right now. I'm just going to go to sleep and I'll worry about it tomorrow. The next day came around, and just because I hadn't meditated the last day, I kind of didn't feel motivated, and I didn't meditate that day either. And it went on for about 5 days, 5 days of no meditation, which is quite a long time for me, because I normally meditate every day. And so I went these 5 days without meditation, and then on the 6th day I just forced myself, I said, I've got to get back in the habit, I'm not being consistent here, meditate. So I meditated just for a short while, and I was able to do it the next day, and I think it's the 3rd day now, and I'm able to do it every day again. But I lost the habit because I was inconsistent that single day. So it is really important and really vital to keep doing things every day if you want to keep in the habit of doing them. I see this a lot with people who are dream journaling, for example. They will say, I kept the dream journal for 4 days or whatever, and then, I started doing it every few days. And if you do that, it's just not going to work. The same for anything in life. So for example, one of the reasons that I'm trying to do daily videos and I'm trying to work on the channel pretty much every day is because this allows me to be consistent and to keep a consistent level of kind of motivation to work on the channel. If I did it where like 1 week I did loads of videos and the next week I didn't, then I would find it very hard to come back and do lots of videos again in the future. You see this all the time as well with things like diets. I'm currently on a diet myself, and I've been lucky enough to not do this because I'm pretty good at self-control when it comes to food. But you see this with a lot of people. They'll be on a diet and they will, say they can have a cheat day, for example. Now, for some people, having, say, a cheat day, a day where you can just eat more, is okay. But the thing is, you have to keep in mind how you do that cheat day. So if you're on a diet and you have a cheat day, you want to still have some rules about how much you can eat on that cheat day. You don't just want to have this all-out day. Because if you have this all-out day where you can just eat whatever and you just pig out completely, then you have broken the consistency of being on a diet. And at that point, the next day it's going to be very difficult to actually eat, what you're supposed to eat for your diet. And you may find that, you have a few extra snacks, or you just don't stick to your diet at all. And for a lot of people who are very committed to their diets, this isn't as big a problem. But for those who are, new to dieting, you're very overweight and you're trying to lose weight for the first time, for example, then you're going to find it, impossible to stick to the diet if you have these little breaks in it. You need to be consistent the whole way through. So if you're finding that your diet, requires you to have cheat days because you're just unable to do it otherwise, then what you should look at instead is perhaps doing a less aggressive diet in the first place. Instead of going so low on the calories, just go a little bit higher on the calories, but eat that every day rather than having this one crazy day at the weekend where you just pig out. And another area where this applies is actually work. Now what a lot of people do when they're between jobs is they actually go into lazy mode. They stop, being productive and so on because, they don't have to be. At work they had to be productive, they had to work. But now at home they don't have to do that, so they don't. What you don't realise if you're actually in that position and doing that is that you're breaking the consistent habit of working hard. So now when you try to do a new job, it's going to be very, very difficult. You're also going to find it very, very difficult to, apply for jobs and so on. And you're not going to have the motivation because you broke the habit and you lost the habit of actually being productive and so on. So if you're between jobs, then find something else to be productive on. Work on a business idea. Start writing a book. Make videos on YouTube. Whatever it is, do something to be productive. It can even just be making your CV better and putting out lots of applications every single day. Treat it like a job and don't ever break that habit just because you're out of a job currently. The same thing can be with, say, working out. If you're working out normally and you go on, say, a long vacation, you go on like a 2 or 3 week vacation and you just want to have a bit of a break from the gym. Now you can do that and you can come back, and if you're a very motivated, hard-working person, you can get yourself back into the swing of it. But it's easier to get back into the swing of it if you never completely break the habit. So what you might find is helpful is just doing some light bodyweight exercises, for example, while you're on vacation. And it can even be just 1 or 2 days a week, just some light exercise. But doing that will keep you consistent with the idea of exercising every week. And so when you come back to your full routine, it's going to be a lot easier to get into it. Another thing is consistency just allows you to be better at the things that you do. Because if you're constantly, giving up on projects, switching to something else and just changing who you are all the time, you're never really going in one direction and you're never going far enough in one direction to be good at something. So you're just not going to be particularly good at anything. Whereas if you are able to be consistent in all of the areas of your life and you choose one focus for your career and you really, really push on that, you choose one focus to work on your body and you really, really push with that, you choose one diet to really, really stick to and you stick with that, then you're actually going to be really good at these things and you're going to succeed with them. So yes, consistency is vital, and I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to subscribe up there for more, and also check out my Patreon page if you do want to support the channel, or if you just want to find out what's coming up next week. Thank you guys for watching, take care.